wishing you a day of deep clarity and quiet inspiration. Welcome back. There is a specific, golden nostalgia to materials shaped by decades of life. Peeling paint on an antique window frame, heavy timber doors softened by the rain, and vines climbing where glass used to be. Today, we're focusing on the poetic art of structural upcycling. They turned old windows and weathered doors into a garden retreat you'll never want to leave. We explore how these reclaimed pieces create outdoor rooms that feel like they have belonged to the earth for a century. Take a long, deep, restorative breath and let the quiet, soothing notes of the piano wash over your mind. Imagine stepping into a hidden garden sanctuary where time seems to stand completely still, wrapped in a blanket of warm sunshine and gentle breezes. As you leave the busyness of the modern world behind, your gaze is drawn to a series of charming, unexpected focal points scattered throughout the landscape. Here, vintage architectural treasures, old glass window frames and weathered wooden doors, have been given a magnificent second life. They stand not as discarded remnants of the past, but as proud, artful monuments of history, bringing an undeniable soul and romantic charm to the greenery around them. As our vision zooms smoothly into each weathered detail, allow your heart to slow its pace, settling into a deep state of peace, wonder, and creative inspiration. Imagine standing before a whimsical, miniature greenhouse constructed entirely from a collection of salvaged glass windows. Each pane of glass, varying slightly in size, shape, and age, reflects the soft morning sunlight like a patchwork quilt of pure light. The chippy white paint on the wooden frames tells quiet stories of decade after decade of passing seasons, winter frosts, and summer heat. Step closer and peer through the clear glass to see delicate potted ferns, fragrant herbs, and tiny seedlings thriving inside this warm, protected bubble. The air inside smells of rich, damp potting soil and fresh green life. It is a stunning visual reminder that what was once forgotten can become a magnificent vessel for brand new growth and enduring beauty. Visualize a large, multi-pane window frame mounted gracefully against a sturdy brick garden wall or hung securely between two ancient, leafy trees. Without its glass, or perhaps with a few antique panes still intact, it acts as a living picture frame for the natural world behind it. As you gaze through the frame, a sprawling bed of lavender, tall pink foxgloves, and golden black-eyed Susans is instantly transformed into a fine art masterpiece painted by nature itself. The weathered wooden grid breaks the wild landscape into neat, soothing geometric sections. Watching the wind gently sway the flowers through this vintage lens brings a sense of quiet order, inviting you to sit nearby, rest your mind, and simply appreciate the frameable beauty in every passing moment. Picture a heavy, antique wooden door standing upright in the middle of a lush, open lawn or tucked deeply into a grove of tall ferns and weeping trees. Stripped of its house, it stands freely as a poetic sculpture, complete with its original, ornate brass doorknob and a rusted keyhole that holds 100 secrets. As you approach this solitary door, your imagination cannot help but wonder. Where does it lead? What stories lie on the other side? A creeping vine of sweet jasmine or clematis climbs slowly up its side, wrapping around the aged timber like a tender, green hug. Passing through its open frame feels like stepping into a hidden, magical realm where stress cannot follow and tranquility reigns supreme. Imagine a tall, narrow window frame stripped down to its sturdy wood and wire grid, serving as a charming, functional trellis for eager climbing plants. Picture vibrant morning glories, sweet peas, or delicate climbing roses anchoring their tiny, green tendrils around the aged muntins. Over the weeks, the living plant material weaves its way through the vintage grid, slowly blending the cold, man-made architecture with the soft, flowing abundance of nature. The bright, velvety petals push through the empty glass slots, creating a stunning visual contrast against the dark, weathered wood. It is a harmonious partnership between past craftsmanship and present growth, providing a steady, supportive backbone for garden life to reach toward the blue sky. Envision an outdoor seating area enclosed on one side by a screen made from several antique doors and window shutters hinged together in a soft, sweeping arc. Paint colors in muted shades of sage green, dusty rose, and weathered slate blue overlap in soft, peeling layers, creating a rich tapestry of gentle, distressed color. Positioned behind a cozy wooden bench, this architectural screen acts as a protective barrier against cold gusts of wind, while creating a deeply private, room-like feel in the open air. As you sit back against your cushions, the soft backdrop anchors the space, making you feel entirely safe, secluded, and embraced within your own personal outdoor living room. Look closely at a clever, enchanting illusion tucked into a shady corner of the garden. An antique window frame fitted with weather-resistant mirror glass instead of standard window panes. Hung against a dark wooden fence or hidden among dense green ivy, the mirror reflects the bright garden beds in front of it, giving the magical impression of a hidden pathway or a portal into another secret garden just beyond the wall. Watch as the mirror catches the brilliant reflection of blue sky, floating white clouds, and swaying tree branches, bringing light and depth into a previously dark, forgotten space. It is a simple, artistic trick that expands your visual horizon, filling your heart with a sense of wonder and playful curiosity. Imagine entertaining close friends, or enjoying a quiet evening alone at an outdoor serving station crafted from a heavy, solid wood door laid horizontally atop two sturdy wine barrels or vintage brick pillars. The deep grain of the wood, sealed with a protective clear coat, shines softly under the ambient light of hanging string bulbs. The original paneling of the door provides character and texture, while the flat surface holds a pitcher of ice-cold lemonade, fresh-cut garden flowers, and bowls of berries. This practical, welcoming piece of upcycled furniture serves as a natural gathering point, combining rustic farmhouse utility with warm, effortless hospitality that invites everyone to linger a little longer. Picture walking down a winding gravel path toward a grand garden entryway crafted from a pair of tall, arched French doors fixed permanently in an open position. Stripped of their glass, the hollow arches reach toward the sky, forming a romantic, Gothic-style arbor overhead. Thick wisteria vines or fragrant climbing roses wrap around the wooden frames, dropping heavy, sweet-smelling clusters of blossoms right down to eye level. As you step beneath this architectural arch, the floral perfume fills the air around you, creating a sensory threshold. Passing through this vintage gateway marks a clear, deliberate transition out of your busy thoughts and into a space dedicated entirely to peace and beauty. Imagine a charming, chippy paint window frame mounted against a blank garden wall, complete with a deep, rustic wooden planter box attached directly to its bottom sill. The planter box is overflowing with a vibrant, cascading mix of trailing ivy, bright pink geraniums, spilling lobelia, and silvery, dusty miller. The contrast between the upright, structured lines of the window frame and the unruly, tumbling flowers below creates a balanced visual feast. As you watch a gentle breeze sway the hanging vines, the arrangement feels like a picture-perfect cottage garden scene from a fairy tale book, bringing life, color, and cheerful energy to an otherwise plain wall. As the sun begins its slow descent toward the horizon, the late afternoon light strikes the upcycled windows and doors with a warm, amber illumination. The low, golden rays pass through the remaining antique glass panes, casting long, geometric shadows and warm pools of light across the soft grass and stone pathways. The weathered surfaces of the wood, with all their knots, cracks, and peeling layers, glow with a deep, rich texture that only time can create. It is a quiet, breathtaking moment of natural theater. Sitting quietly in your favorite garden chair, watching the light dance across these historical treasures, fills your soul with a deep, serene gratitude for the simple beauty of the world. In the middle of the day, when the sun shines bright and high in the azure sky, the upcycled architectural pieces in your garden offer a cool, visually soothing retreat. Imagine sitting beneath the shade of a large oak tree near a weathered wooden door leaning against an old stone wall. The overhead leaves filter the intense sunlight, projecting a mesmerizing, dappled pattern of light and dark across the aged paneling of the door. The shadows move lazily back and forth with the gentle summer breeze, creating a rhythmic, hypnotic display that calms a restless mind. The air is warm, filled with the soft hum of bees and the cool scent of earth, providing a perfect setting for a quiet afternoon nap or a long moment of deep meditation. As the last light of day fades into the rich indigo hues of evening, the garden transforms into a cozy, illuminated fairy tale. Imagine an array of small, glass-paned window lanterns hung from sturdy tree branches or placed carefully along the top edge of a vintage door fence. Inside each glass enclosure, a warm, flickering candle or solar-powered tea light casts a soft, amber glow onto the surrounding foliage. The glass panes diffuse the light, creating a dreamy, romantic atmosphere that feels completely detached from the outside world. Walking among these softly glowing lights in the cool night air wraps you in a comforting blanket of peace, inviting you to reflect quietly on the beauty of the day. When spring arrives, bringing its fresh, joyous energy back to the earth, upcycled windows and doors provide a magnificent, dark backdrop for the season's first bright blooms. Imagine bright yellow daffodils, velvety purple irises, and pastel tulips pushing their way out of the damp soil right at the base of a dark, rustic wooden door. The contrast between the brand new, delicate green shoots and the aged, weathered timber highlights the incredible, ongoing cycle of life. As you watch tiny buds swell on nearby branches, the combination of antique craftsmanship and fresh spring growth fills your heart with a sense of renewal, hope, and quiet joy. Authentic garden charm isn't bought brand new. It is found in items that carry a history and a heartbeat. We hope these architectural inspirations have encouraged you to slow down, embrace the beauty of the well-worn, and design a sanctuary rooted in both heart and heritage. Thank you for tuning in, subscribing, and allowing us to be a part of your design journey. Take care of your space, celebrate every detail, and we'll see you on the next project.